Here at the Tallest Man Academy, every single day, this is what we always try to achieve here. So these are the names of our students. Their names, you can see the way they have written their names, joining everything together, first name, their son name. And these are the number of times these students have attended classes. So what we basically want to do is to put it in this format. Separate their first name, their surname, and then the number of times they have attended classes. We want the number of the students that have attended classes that are more than two, that are more than once. The students that have attended classes more than once, the boxes should be colored for easy assessment. So as you can see here, those that have attended just once, the columns are not highlighted, the cells are not highlighted, are not colored, whereas from two and above, the cells are colored. So this is what we do every day, every day. So we can basically do it manually, maybe break the columns and maybe try to use conditional formatting to do this, but we can basically give out this job to the computer. And how do we do this? To do this, we need to record a macro. So to start off, we need to get the developer tab enabled. And to get the developer tab enabled, just go to File. When you are here, scroll down, click on More, select Options. Select Options, and when you are there, just go to Customize Ribbons. Customize ribbon, then ensure that the developer tab is checked. Ensure that developer tab is checked. Mine is already checked, so just click on OK. Click on OK. So remember, that is basically what we want to achieve here. So to start this off, let us record the macro now. So hit on the developer tab, as we can see, go to record macro. So we name our macro, let's name it, since we are dealing with students, let's name it students. Let's call it students. We can insert a keyboard shortcut here, but let's just click OK. So our macro has started recording. So we need to carry out this task now. So to do this, basically, let's first of all break up the names. So we insert a fresh columns where there are surnames will be. Insert fresh column where their surnames will be. So once we are done with that, let us select the names, then go to data, click on text to columns. On text to columns, select delimited, and then click on next. Then check delimited by space, click on that, click on next, and just finish. So we have separated it, and let's call it surname. So that is their surname for the students, and this is the number of classes that they have attended there. So our job now is those that have attended classes more than once, we need the cells to be colored. So to do that quickly, we just use conditional formatting, and let's highlight this. When we highlight this, we go over to home, we click on home, we leave this area, go to home, bring out the conditional formatting, and we say conditional formatting, highlight the cells Highlight the cells that are greater than 1. That is those that have attended classes more than one, and we basically stick with the same color and we click OK. So we have basically been able to achieve this. So we are good to go. So let's head over to developer tab and stop recording the macro. So that this is for today. So the next day, as we are given this sheet, we don't need to go over the processes again. So we can basically run this macro here. We can basically run it and let the computer do the job for us, as we saw. So we go over to macro, and remember the name of our macro is students. So we just hit on run, and wow, it's pretty straightforward. The computer has already done this job for us, separated the first name, surname, and wow. And on this day you can see that only one student attended classes 1. That means our students have started to behave well. Maybe by tomorrow all of them, they will improve the rate they attend classes. Wow, that is very good of the Tallest Man Academy 995. So this is very, very nice, more especially if you are if you have tasks that you have to perform repeatedly and following the same pattern. So this is very, very, this is unique and very, very okay. So I'm here at the Tallest in World, preparing this presentation for the Tallest Man Academy 995. Of course, this is 2023 practical guide here for us. So, but there's something that we are always doing. At each of the headings, we have to make it bold, underline, and set the font size, like we can see here, to 18. So what we actually want to do is to automate it, to give that work to the system, to make our preparation quite much faster. As you can see, it's a very long one, so we just want to automate that. So to do that, we need to enable the developer tab, and to do that, just quickly click on the drop down here, go to more commands, and when you are there, click on customize ribbon and make sure that the developer tab is checked. Check it and then hit OK. So when we are right here, we are set. So just click on the developer tab, click on record. We click on record, we name the macro. Okay, we can call it year plan, or we can call it tour. Let's call it tour. Remember, in writing your name, the macro name, we don't give space. So we can assign a button or a keyboard shortcut key. So let's assign a shortcut key to it. So we can call it Alt R. Alt R is unassigned, so we are safe to use it. So we assign it and then we close. So you can see the mouse has been attached to this disk here. So we quickly implement what we want. Remember, we want to make it bold, we want to underline it, and set the font size to 18. So when we come over to this place and in our document, we can just implement it straightforward. So we stop recording. So we come down here where we want to continue. When I hit on that Alt R, you can see that it quickly implements it and it makes everything faster. So I can just go ahead and quickly continue on the presentation for the business plan for 2023.